Hello and welcome to the Punters preview of the Great Northern Brewing Company Cairns Amateur Cup. I'm your host, Alex Donnelly, joined once again by James Lamby, once again, they haven't flown us up to North Queensland.
I know, I was checking out the forecast before and 27 and sunny for the next 5 days, so it would have been glorious up there.
They've still got a week to put us on a plane because we'll be back next week to preview the Cairns Cup as well. So hopefully they can do this because, you know, we're here brought to you by Racing Queensland. Of course, they are in the far North Queensland carnivals at the moment. Of course, we did have Townsville last week, now into the Cairns portion of it. So it would be nice to get out of the colds. It was bloody cold this morning.
It was. Not much luck last week with Rogue Bear. I thought he was travelling okay at the top of the straight, but didn't quite finish off. So we'll try again here with the Cairns Amateur Cup.
Before we get into that, we are going to hear from the General Manager of the Cairns Jockey Club, Cameron Richards, and we'll go to that right now. This Saturday, it is day one of the Great Northern Brewing Company Cairns Super Carnival. 3 days of racing, the first of which is this Saturday, and then we have next Friday and Saturday to contend with. But joining me now is a General Manager of the Cairns Jockey Club, Cameron Richards. Cam, how are you?
Very well, mate. Very excited.
So obviously a massive couple of weeks ahead of you and, of course, the team at Cannon Park, Ladbrokes Cannon Park. So just sort of, I suppose, take me through the preparations for this weekend, because obviously it is the Cairns Amateur Cup as well, but it is only day one of 3. So what kind of preparation goes into a 3-day carnival?
Yeah, there's a lot, especially this year, because this is the inaugural Great Northern Brewing Co. Cairns Super Carnival. Previously, we had the Red Ray Hotel Cairns Cup Carnival and the Great Northern Brewing Co. Cairns Amateur Carnival. So this year, with the help of Racing Queensland, we've united the events to become one Super Carnival.
So for someone like me who is in Melbourne, of course, it was 2 degrees this morning, and a week away in Cairns feels nice right about now. So is that sort of something that you're looking to do to get people travelling from Sydney, Melbourne, Adelaide, from wherever really, just to get up north and really enjoy what is a great time of year up there?
We're sitting at 23 degrees at the moment here. Lovely weather. Predicted to be 26, 28 on Saturday, with the weather to be fine and beautiful.
So it feels like a great time to enjoy a Great Northern in a pair of shorts. And honestly, I could feel like I could wear a pair of thongs up there. It really feels like not a day to wear a suit unless you're obviously in a members or in a function, because there is a lot of different sort of ticketing options available. Just having a look, you can go and have a look at the Cairns Jockey Club website now. $80 general admission for the 3 days, but of course you also do have hospitality options available too.
That's right. Ticket sales have been very strong. Functions are nearing sellout for this weekend. We've still got tickets available in our 1500 Club, President's Luncheon and other events that we got. This year we've changed the aspect of our carnival with having introduced in the Ladbrokes Public Pavilion this year. What we're trying to do is give back to the general admission. So there's 3 or 4 or 5 bars. 5 bars we got set up with everyone to access. The Silks Pavilion, formerly known as Silks Pavilion, semi-air conditioned, will have plenty of seating in there. For all 3 days, entertainment with DJs and all that type of stuff. So, and then we also got a big tent at the 150 metre mark with almost an additional 500 seats on course there. So we're definitely going all out for the general admission this year.
Let's talk about this Saturday. So obviously it is the Cairns Amateur Cup there, benchmark 74. It's worth 40,000, but it's also, I suppose, making this the Super Carnival, as you've said. It is day one, but it's also like you're looking ahead where a horse maybe could potentially go on from this into the Cup the following week. It seems like what you're trying to do as well is just sort of keep a lot of horses and connections up there and really just create an atmosphere, like you said, similar to Darwin, where they do that in their week. They've got the 4 meetings.
Yeah, that's right. We got to consider the likes of Townsville, Mackay, Rocky, and all that type of stuff, because it is a flow-on effect. 17 horses nominated for the Amateur Cup this weekend is a great number. Very surprising. I'm very happy with that.
8 races this weekend, but as you said, tickets are still available. So where can people go to get tickets, obviously for this weekend, but of course for next week as well, with some of those slots selling out fast?
Yeah, just head to our website, cairnsjockeyclub.com.au. There's a link there that takes us to the Cairns Super Carnival brochure. All the details are there.
So safe to say, if you've got a couple of spare days off in the coming weeks, you best get on a plane, get up to Cairns, get in the warmth. You can find a seat. There's plenty of aircon. There's plenty of cold beer and some good racing to be had. Cameron, thanks for joining us.
No worries. Thank you very much. Cheers.
A big thank you to Cameron for joining in on the punters preview of the Cairns Amateurs Cup this weekend. Of course, tickets still available for this weekend as well as next week. A lot going on right now, so make sure you get to the Cairns Jockey Club website to check out everything that's going on as a part of their Super Carnival. I love this name, Super Carnival. It's just like everything's just come together in 3
that was
big
the name
days.
that you just gave it. Is that what it's actually?
Yeah, they've
right.
called it the Super Carnival because they've combined the whole 3 days together now, which is... I don't mind it because
Why not?
we could go up for a week. We could do this.
And it would be super.
It would be. But as said, Lamby, we are here for a runner-by-runner preview. 1,900 metres at Cairns this weekend. It is a benchmark 74. Currently, as we're doing this on Thursday afternoon, the track is a soft 5 and the rail is in the true position. It is a race number 8 at 4:44 p.m. The double of the old Richie Benno there. How are we looking at this, Lamby, with a full field?
Well, we surely get to a good 4.
Yep.
You'd imagine. I was looking at the speed map. I think non-disclosure probably be sent forward from the wide gate to look for the lead. John Joseph should be handy from barrier 5, and Perovic should end up just behind the leaders from barrier 1. That's the way I see the map.
All right, let's start off with number 1, Vincenzo. A last start winner, goes well up in the weights and has not been given a nice barrier.
No, has drawn horribly. As you mentioned, won over this route last start with 52.5, goes up 7.5 kilos here. So it's a fair old weight increase. Fielded just 5 last time as well, and now goes into a capacity field. So he's got a bit against him.
Number 2 is Stadium of Light. It's a bit telling. This race is run on Saturday. Saturday, Sunderland play their first game back in the Premier League for years.
You're frothing for the Premier League. You haven't shut up about it.
Home deck is Stadium of Light. Does it have any chance?
Yeah, it's got some chance. Terrific record at the track, 10 starts, 4 wins and 3 minors. Just rolled by Vincenzo last start, but meets him 2 kilos better at the weights. Has a much better draw than the toppy as well. So he's in the mix.
Number 3 is Armour Force, who was beaten last start at Townsville, got well back and was okay.
Okay. Plenty of weight and a wide draw are the negatives. Distance rise looks suitable, very deep into the prep. Place probably best on recent form though.
Number 4 is an import by our Manzor Converner, who is an ex-Victorian, started its time down here, has now found its way up to the far north, and it's not in the best of form.
No, it is not. Started its Aussie career with Kieran Maher, won at Mornington and Caulfield one day. Mixed its form down in Vic, and its form has dropped off a cliff up in Queensland. 6 starts, 0 placing, so not for me.
We find another one of our old mates here. Number 5, 5th position, ex-Australian Bloodstock, ex-Price and Kent, ex-Tony Gollan. He's an ex with me as well.
It's been around, yes. He's not racing well. Best performance in 5 runs this campaign was a 7th over 1,400 here, beaten 2.5 lengths.
Number 6 is a Fortified. 5 starts at the track, only 1 placing, and draws in barrier 9. Probably better over further.
Yeah, the last 2 SPs tell the story, starting 101 and 151. This is a big drop in class from the Townsville Cup, but he's just not showing enough at the moment.
Can't believe we found a Brazilian horse in Cairns. Number 7, Olympic Corntree. I think I've butchered that.
I reckon you have, but I didn't want to have a go myself, so let's go with that.
Yeah, we could roll with that.
Yeah. Do you have anything else to say after the bungled pronunciation?
It's won 2 of its last 3.
Its form it's strange. It's absolutely yo-yoing. So thrashed first up at $3.30, then romped home in a 3-horse field second up, then beaten 11 lengths at Townsville, then came out and won by over 3 lengths last start when $9 out to 14. If he holds his form from last start at this track, he has to be a chance, but that is a big if, looking at his form.
Of two of the wins, it looks like his best chances are when he goes to the front.
Yeah.
And I'm going to roll with, I think it's Korchnoi.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm going to roll with that. I probably butchered to start with. The pressure got on me when the light brights of the camera was on, but it's all right.
I think that's probably more accurate.
A much easier one for me. Number 8, John Joseph, 1 start of the track for a placing, which was last start, 2 starts ago, sorry.
Yeah, going well without winning. Beaten 2 lengths over this route, 2 back, and then just missed over the Townsville mile last start. Drawn nicely, not hopeless, but he does need another win, Johnny boy.
Yeah. Number 9 is the Driller. Adam Sewell takes the ride. Barrier 11, and this horse is not in good form.
No, 9-year-old with 81 starts to his name, been bush bashing this prep and not going well enough.
Major Artie, number 10, gets the blinkers again and in a hope to spark him up. Was beaten 10 last start. Can you give him anything off the run 2 back at Cairns?
Not really, no. Yet to place in 3 goes here. Favourable draw, but he definitely needs to lift.
Non-disclosure, a horse that probably has the most upside of any horse in this race, given he's only had the 12 starts. Ash Butler, barrier 12, was a winner at Rocky and Mackay and then took them on at Sunshine Coast in a Saturday race. But first up was okay.
I thought he was good enough. 4th beaten 0.22 length, so he could have easily been in the money there. Up in grade, but drops 5.5 kilos in weight, and Ash Butler sticks. He's one of the better jockeys up there. And as you mentioned, he's probably the horse with the most upside in this field.
Yeah. Number 12 is Perovic. Has had 4 starts at the track for 2 wins, but last start was not ideal when beaten at $1.30.
Yeah, over 2,100. And I checked out the steward's report before, and both jockey and trainer said he did not stay at the 2,100. So he comes back in distance here where he's 2 from 2. Maps to travel just in behind the leaders, and I think he's one that's capable of bouncing back off that last start stinker because his form prior to that was quite good.
Number 13 is a scratching. Number 14 is Blaze Zero, who's had 2 starts up here, and they've both been quite good, both at Mackay, though.
Yep, handy horse back in the day. He crossed the line with Jimmy the Bear and Cardinal Gem at Flemington a few years ago.
What price would that form start here?
Very short, very short. He went an incredibly long time between wins, but got the job done at Mackay last start. That was only a benchmark 58, so his rating must have absolutely plummeted from his Victorian days, but looks dangerous with only 53 kilos. I just have no idea where he ends up from barrier 16. That's a howler of a gate.
Number 15, Redwood Shadow, another old mate. I'm pretty sure he's with Price and Kent back in the day. Blinkers again, winkers off. Missed a run last week after not getting in.
Going poorly. No, he ran in the other race. He ran in the opening race on the day and didn't do much.
Number 16 and the final horse is Merry Old Soul. Winkers again, barrier 3, so carries no weight, but was pretty bad last start.
Would need to literally carry no weight.
Yep.
It's no chance.
No chance at all. There we are. There's all 16 runners previewed here in the runner by runner for the Cairns Amateur Cup this weekend. Of course, brought to you by Racing Queensland. Now, we are doing this with no odds as of yet.
Flying blind.
So this is the best way to do form. You don't get judged by the market here. Give us your top 4.
Yep, no influence from the bookies here. Number 12, Perovic. I think he can bounce back off that stinker last start. I've got non-disclosure for second, number 11. Stadium Light for third. And I've got Blaze Zero in for 4th. So 3 of the 4 are down the bottom of your race book there. I won't give the $100 betting strategy, given we have no odds, but I'll add that in the comments after the odds come out.
So make sure you do check out the comments here on the video. Also, under this video description, if you're watching it on social media, it will be there for you. But that is the Cairns Amateur Cup preview done and dusted this week. We'll be back next week for the Cairns Cup. Massive week up in Cairns, of course. So make sure if you haven't got a ticket and you are planning on going, go to the Cairns Jockey Club website. But Lamby, hopefully we get a plane in the next week.
Yeah, I'm interested to see what price Perovic goes at.
All right, we'll catch you next week. Good luck on the punt this weekend.
Imagine what you could be buying instead. For free and confidential support, call the number on the screen or visit the website.